Hi guys, now we are going to see how to modify the record in a file. Say, for example, if you are creating a binary mode file, after storing some records, suppose if we need to modify that record, then what are the steps we need to do? Now let us see. See, for example, let us assume this file name is stud.dat, that is student details file. See here, there were 3 records in a file. So suppose if we need to modify the record inside the file, then what are the steps we need to do? Now let us see. Here modifying the records in a file. So first we need to which roll number we need to search, that input we can give it in the local variable. For example, suppose if I am giving rn is equal to 2, after giving the input for this rn, next we can search this rn value in the list of the records. So here totally in the list there were 3 records. Suppose if I am giving 2, then I can search here one by one. If the given roll number match, then that corresponding records can be modified. In which area we need to modify, whether the department or the name, here we can modify. See, in same way, suppose we can choose any one of the field. Here I have chosen roll number. Suppose if I am using character next NA of, here if I am giving 15, so I can get the input for the NA, next I can search it by the name. So here if this given name and in the name list were match, then we can modify that corresponding record. Suppose if we are giving name, means by using this string compare function, we can compare this NA with the record. So we can search like this. Say, now let us say, suppose if I need to search it by the roll number, then I can declare the variable as integer. Next I can give the input for this rn variable. See here, for each and every time, previous class we get seen, if you are reading a record, by help of fread function we can read the record, then that record is stored to a variable. Which record we are fetching, for that record, corresponding record were stored to a variable. Here as it is record, we can use the structure variable, so that in the structure variable we can store different kinds of structure members, that is different kinds of data. So if I am creating a structure variable, by help of that structure variable I can read this roll number, name and the department. So for that, for getting the record and for modifying the record also, I need one structure variable. So here I am creating structure. Let us assume this structure name student. Next here inside totally 3 field, that is 3 structure members, integer, this one roll number, next character data type, that is student name, so SNA, next department. For this 5 byte. Next I am closing the structure. Next structure variable name I have declared it as yes. So that here what are the variables here? This rn, it is used for storing, getting the input roll number, for searching that roll number, which roll number we need, that can be stored to rn. Next this s, by help of this structure variable we can modify the record, and also when we are reading the record from the file, that readed record also can be stored to this s. So here these 2 variable we should declare. After that we need one file pointer for fetching the address of the buffer address. So here I am creating a file pointer, that is file pointer name is fp. Next I am opening this file fopen. After that here I am mentioning the file name. What is the file name? Student.dat, that is stud.dat. After that here I am opening it. What kind of file? This is binary file. So I am reading this binary file. Next we can give plus. This is used for both read and the write. In the memory, now let us see here. See this Rn. This is a variable. So it has each and every variable, it has unique memory address. So here in the Rn, let us assume this address is 400. Next to this, here I had created the structure variable. So this structure variable name is S. For this, how many byte it will allocate? For this Rn 4 byte, because default size of integer is 4 byte. For this S, it occupies here 15 plus 5 20, next plus integer data type for 24 byte. So here for S, it allocates this one S dot RNO for this 4 byte. Next here this S variable, it has totally how many field, how many structure members? 3 structure members. Next here this one S dot student name 15 byte. Next here this one department S dot DEPT. So if this S variable starting address is 1000, let us assume 1000, so that here totally how many byte? 24 byte. As it start from 1000 to 1023, these bytes were allocated for the S variable. Next here, this is the file pointer. File is also a structure. This is inbuilt one. So here for that I am creating a variable, that is FP. This is structure variable. So here for FP, for this also it will have some address. Now let us assume this one 1500. I am opening this file. This F open you know already. See, if the where file is exist, then load that file to the where? Load to the buffer. Next from the disk it is loaded to the buffer. Next that starting address buffer were returned by this F open. So that return value I am getting it by the FP. See, suppose if unable to open means, then this F open it returns the null value. So that also I am getting by using this FP. So if file opened successfully, then address will be stored. If the file were not opened, then the null pointer were stored to the FP. So here I am opening the file. Suppose if they were file successfully loaded, then here where is this file stud.dat? That is in the disk. So here from the disk this one stud.dat, this file is loaded to where? To this memory, that is buffer. So here this also have address. So here totally how many records were there? Here there were 3 records. The starting address, let us assume this one. Suppose if it is starting from 2000, so starting address, that is very first record, one name Balaji. Next that computer science CS, this department. Next here this content were loaded to the buffer. Next Santosh, next CS, next Balu, CS. These 3 records were loaded from the disk to the buffer. See, after loading, see each and every record it has the address. Here 2000 to 2023 the first block. So because per record it has 24 byte, that is roll number, name and the department. So first 24, next it starts from 2024, next it starts from 1048. So that here after loading the very first starting address returned by the fopen function. This fopen function, this loaded this record, after that it returns the starting address. So now currently the fopen it returns the value, that is address 2000, that address is stored to FP. So this FP now it has that 2000. See, up to this we had loaded the record and we had returned the starting address. See, next one, now by help of this fread function I am reading one by one. So here after opening we can use this fread function, fread. After that, here what are the parameter? First one, where we are going to store the content inside that buffer, that variable name, that is structure variable name yes. Next here size of yes. Next here reading record by record one by one. Next here the file pointer fp. So that here we can use the while loop because there were more than one record. Suppose if we need to read more than one record by record, then by using any one of the loop we can check the condition. So here say I am using one while loop. Here while fread of yes. Next I am giving this one. Suppose if it returns the value 1, that means the condition, if condition is true, then the record were there. Next I am opening the brace here. That is for while loop I am telling. I am opening the brace and I am checking. Which one I am checking? This Rn value. By using the if condition I am checking. If Rn value equal to here yes dot rno, then I need to modify. So here say I had given the Rn value 2. So next after that here in the fread function, you know already, that is file pointer, that is currently which address this one is fetching, that address content entire record were stored to the yes variable. So here what is the content in the 2000, that is 1. Here I am telling what is the content in the first record. The first record is located at the address 2000. So here record number 1, next Balaji, after that the department is CS. See, in the fread I had stored that, copied that content to the structure variable, yes variable, structure variable. Now next here I am checking if Rn is equal to, that is given value Rn is 2. So if 2 is equal to s dot rno or not, I am checking. Here s dot rno value is 1, but the given Rn value is here 2. So this one is not matched. If it is not matched, we are not going to modify. Here we are going to write the code about the modifying. So if it is not matched, then it moves to the next record. Say the while loop were not completed. Next again this will read this second record. See, already previous class we get seen write or fread. Once it is finished, then it moves to the that file pointer where it will move, automatically it will move to the beginning of the next record. So here after completing this one, this will be automatically here this file pointer that it moves to the where, to this current position now is 1024, because for each and every step it moves 24 byte, because each and every record it has 24 byte. So here next this will happen for each and every record. In similar way, second record it is searching, there is record, it gives the return value 1. After reading this record to, that is reading this record to structure variable, next it moves to the next record. Here now currently number 2 Santosh and next CS. So this is copied here. After reading the second record, now I am checking the if condition. Here whether this if condition is satisfied or not. Here the condition satisfied, because the Rn value I had given here, that constant value 2. So this is matched to s dot rno. So here this inside this if condition we are going to see how to modify the record. See, now let us see how to modify the record. Here inside this we should write the code. First step we should get the input for the variable s. See how we can get the input the variable for s, that is new variable which we are going to modify, that new data we should give here. Otherwise before we can print like this, printf enter the new value. Next to that here we can get the input for roll number, name and department, that is s dot rno ampersand of s dot rno s dot na and next s dot dept. So we are getting the input for the structure variable. This and all you know. How we can get the input? By using the scanf function. Next we can mention this format specifier. After that we can give this structure members and we can give the input for this structure member. This is new value which we are going, that is modified value which we are going to modify. That value I am giving here. Next step, I am using this seek function. See here, because already I have told you, whenever we are reading the value, after reading it returns the value 1. If they were the record, then it returns the value 1. Next it moves to the next record, the beginning of the next record. So now currently where is this file pointer? This is in the 2048, because this 2024, this entire record had read, finished reading, and they have stored that record to the where s variable. So currently the s variable, it has 2 Santosh and CS. Now I am giving the new value. Now where the current pointer, that is file pointer, is at now currently locating at the 2048 address. Say now I need to modify. Here I am giving the new value. After giving that new value, I should store that value to where? To this 2024 address. But now where is this file pointer? It is located at the 2048. So here now I want to bring this cursor, that is file pointer, to in reverse to where? To this 2024. So here by using this fseek function we can move the file pointer. See, wherever we need there, by using this fseek function we can move the file pointer. So here for fseek I am telling, this is used for move the file pointer. Here very first we should mention the first parameter, first argument you should give file pointer. Next one here the offset value. Here offset value we can give it in the bytes. So here for example, now let us take this one. Here this offset value we can give it in positive or negative, anything we can give. So now I am giving minus size of s. Next here this reference seek, I am giving cur. Seek cur means currently where the pointer, that is file pointer, is positioning, that current position. Next from this current position, this is offset value. Here what is the value? Actually now let us see here the symbol minus. Next size of s is, here how much the size of the structure variable s is 24. So here this is the actual value minus 24. So here now where the file pointer, that currently where it is placed, from that I am minusing 24. So the cursor is now currently at 2048. So 2048 minus 24 is 2024. So now this file pointer currently comes to the moves to the where 2024th address. So here this, by help of this fseek function we can move the file pointer. Here suppose if you are giving without using size operator, if you are giving simply 2, then what will be the answer here? Where the file pointer will place here? Now currently file pointer is placed at 2048. So 2048 plus 2, that is 2050th position, the file pointer where moves. File pointer moves to the 2050th address. Now currently if it is in 2048 address, then plus 2 it moves to the 2050. See, suppose let us assume the current position is 2048. If I am giving here minus 2, this file pointer is now currently placing minus 2 means here 2046. So this file pointer now currently where it will come in reverse. Suppose if you are giving in the plus, it will go forward. Next to this 2048 it goes to the 2050. So in this way we can move the cursor, that is we can move the file pointer address by using this fseek function. So here say, now let us come to the program here. After giving the input for this structure variable, now I need to modify the record. So here I am giving the new values for the s. Next here, by using this fseek function, I am mentioning this file pointer. Here I am giving minus value, because for reverse we should use minus values, that is minus byte of values. So here what is the byte, how many byte we should go reverse, that is one record byte. One record is 24 byte. So here just we can give like this also, we can give 24, or simply we can give like the size of s. Next here, that this one seek current position, to give the reference of the current position we can give seek cur. Next I am writing the given new content to the current position, that is where now currently it is in the 2024. So here this record will be modified. So see, for f write and all already we had seen that it is simply it will write the content where the currently file pointer is placing to that buffer, to that memory, simply it will write the content. So here now I am writing by f write function, I am writing that content inside the newly created to this s variable, that is structure variable. So here I am using ampersand of s. Next here size of totally 24 byte from beginning to size of s. Next up to 24 byte I am going to write once to the file pointer fp. So in this way we can write this plus symbol, it is used for read and write. So here for this file pointer to that current position where 2024, here I am writing this newly given input. See, suppose if you are giving the input, here I am telling, if you are giving newly input number 2, next Santosh Kumar, next if you are giving cs, then here Santosh, next here Kumar, this is modified, that is Santosh is modified to Santosh Kumar. So that here the content to this 2024, very first this 2 is returned, next Santosh Kumar, so Santosh Kumar, next cs. So in this way we can modify. So this is the logic, by help of this we can modify the record. So finally it stored to the disk. Here this value, this name is Santosh Kumar. So in this way we can modify the records. See, now let us see the program, simple program, how to modify the records inside the file. To modify the record in binary file. See, see, I am writing here no space. See here, this is structure, open and close brace. Next main part, this is main function, open brace, and I am closing that brace here. This is if condition and else part. See, now let us see the output. See this structure. For this I had created the structure variable S. Totally it has 24 byte for SNO, SNA. Next DEP. Starting address is 1000, 1000 to 1000. So 1023. After that, file pointer variable, here I am opening the file stud.dat in read and write mode. That is, here that binary file here from the disk, it reads to the buffer. Here let us assume there were 3 records inside this buffer. That is, first one Balaji, next CS, number 2 Santosh, CS, number 3 Balu, and CS. See here the file where there existing file, the file where exist. So here this file name is stud.dat. So it loads to the buffer. The buffer, now let us assume the starting address 2000. So here in this way, in the buffer, this file were loaded. Here once it is loaded, then it comes here. See here, after loading here, that corresponding starting base address were stored to FP. So here now FP is equal to, this address is 2000. This FP, it holds the address 2000. Next here I am telling rewind FP. This rewind function, it is used to, see normally if you are not giving the rewind also, now the starting address only stored to the FP. See, suppose if the file pointer is in somewhere, then this rewind function, it will bring that file pointer to the very first starting address of a file. File pointer is where? It is in the 2000. See, next here I am telling enter the roll number to modify. Here in this message, it will display like this, enter in the output screen, enter the roll number to modify. See, suppose if you are giving here the roll number 2, let us assume 2. So this 2 is stored to where? This variable here Rn. So this the Rn, it hold the value 2. So next, by using this while loop, I am reading the record by record. Next I am searching this Rn with the s.rno. So here in this point, very first, this file pointer read the first record, it returns the value 1 because they were record. If there were no record, then it will returns the lesser than 1 value. Here as it is 1, this file pointer after reading, here it loads that content to where? Yes. So here what is the S value now? 1 Balaji and CS. So next it moves to the next address, that is beginning of the next address. Now currently this file pointer fetch the address 2024. Now currently it has the placed in the 2024. Now I am checking this S. So the variable inside the S, that is s.rno, what is the value? 1. The given value is equal or not. The given value Rn value is how much? This is 2, but the given s.rno value is 1. So it is not matched. Once it is not matched inside this content, this 5 statement will not work. Just it will skip this one. Next again it will move to the next record. That it reads the file pointer just where this fread function, fwrite function and all, it will read or write where the file pointer now currently fetching to that address, that content will be read. So now where is the currently the file pointer? It is in the 2024. It will simply read this content, that is this record, and it will store it to the S variable. So now currently the S variable roll number is 2. Next here Santosh, next department is CS. Here after loading this one, here in if condition I am checking. In this if condition, what is the Rn value? 2. In the s.rno value, this also 2. That here it is matched. Once it is matched, there it will go inside this 5 statement. Now execute one by one. First one I am asking, enter the new roll number, name and enter new roll number, name and department it will. Suppose if you are giving the roll number as 2, next instead of Santosh, if you are giving Santosh Kumar, next department is CS. So here to this S, now currently I 2, here instead of Santosh, here I had given it as Santosh Kumar, next is CS. After that here After getting the input for the yes, next here by using this fseek function, I am bringing the cursor. Now where is the currently cursor? After reading, it moves to the next record. I have told you, after reading this second record, now currently it moves to the 2048th position. Now currently it is in the 2048th position. So after reading the second record, now currently the file pointer is in the third record starting position. So I should bring it back. Next, from the 2024, I need to write that new record which I had modified. That record I should place here. So for that, here by using the seek function, where the cursor is current position is at 2048, I am minusing it with 24. Size of s is 24. So 2048 minus 24 is 2024. So at the 2024th position, again this cursor were bring back by using this fseek function. So now here this 2024 is the cursor is at where 2024th position. So next I am by using this fwrite function, simply it will write where the file pointer is currently placed. To that place, this yes content were written. Structure variable yes. Now currently I had given the new record to Santosh Kumar and CS. So here this will return it as to next Santosh Kumar and after that CS. So Santosh is changed to Santosh Kumar. Next, after writing here variable fnd variable, that is I am initializing it to the 0. So here this fnd variable I am giving the value to 1. After writing, it moves to the 48th position. Now currently our record is at this record is now readed to the s variable. So here now 3, next Balu, here CS, that is again the if condition is check whether this Rn is equal to SNO. Given Rn value is 2, but given here s dot Rno value is 3. So this will not match. So this if part it won't work if it is not matched. So again for each and every time after reading, it moves to the next record, beginning of the next record. So here now the file pointer it moves, that is to the 2072th address. So here see the fp file pointer, now it's currently fetch the address 2072. This is the end of the file. So here after it is checking, so here now currently the file pointer is at 2072. Here there is no record. So once it is no record, then here it returns the fread function returns the value lesser than 1. But here the given value is how much? 1. The condition here it is not satisfied. So here it comes out of the while loop. So after coming out here, just this fnd variable, by help of this fnd variable I am printing the message. Suppose if it is 1, when it will be 1, if come inside this if condition, here if the given value Rn is matched with the record, that is s dot Rno, then here inside this if condition, here I am telling the fnd variable to 1, that is I am giving the value to 1 to fnd. Suppose if the given value Rn is not matches the s dot Rno, then here it will not go inside this if condition. So here what will be the fnd value, that is the initial value only will be there. So by help of this fnd value you can easily find whether we have modified the record or not. See, suppose if the fnd value is 1, then I am telling to print the record modified. Suppose if it is not matched, fnd value will be 0. Then here I am telling, but here I tell that record not found. This message will be displayed. So in this way we can, by using this fnd variable, we can check. Here one important thing here, whenever we are opening this file, next when we are terminating the program, before that we should close that file. Here you should use this one, that is f. So here by using fclose function, I am closing the file pointer fp. This is important. After that only we should come outside of the program. So in this way we can read and modify the record inside the binary mode files.